So you're an artist. There's going to be some things you don't know how to do. There's going to be some things you don't have time to do. So today's episode is about the 3 teams each and every artist needs to succeed. And in honor of these 3 teams, your boy got some of that 3-cheese lasagna in the oven right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Got some of that 3-cheese lasagna, dog. So I'm going to go check on this lasagna. And we're going to jump right into it when I get back, man. In the meantime, roll that intro. Welcome back, everybody. We're here at the Ari Place. This is going to be the first episode of our new YouTube channel, and today we're going to be talking about the 3 teams each and every artist needs to succeed. All right. So, as an artist, you're walking, living, breathing business, and you already have a lot of things to worry about and things on your hands. So, you're going to need to delegate some things. There's going to be some things that you, in the beginning, of course, you have to wear a lot of hats, but it's going to be some things that you just can't do and things you just don't have time to do. So we're going to jump straight into it. The 3 teams each and every artist needs. First team is going to be the audio team, of course. That's the first one everybody gets, That's going to consist of, your engineer, producers, could be just one producer, different musicians, people you have come in sessions and play over your beat, or maybe it's just a band and each person plays a different instrument. Maybe you have a team of songwriters. Maybe you're just a performer and you're not really good at writing, or maybe you are good at writing and the vibes are better when it's a couple of y'all in the room and maybe y'all just write songs together, and y'all work it out like that. Whatever works for you. That's pretty much it. But the first team will be the audio team. And the audio team is essential in the branding and the sound and the overall product that you will be putting out. Some people are able to be their own audio team. You got some people who engineer themselves, produce their own music, write their own music, and they don't really need to work with anybody else, or they don't really want to, but when it comes time for you to get a different sound, when it comes time for you to kind of reach a different audience and do things you wouldn't normally be able to do, that's when you would kind of branch out and work with different people, work with different writers, work with different producers to get a different sound. And that's pretty much how it comes together. So go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe while we're at it right now. And put in the comments, what your audio team looks like right now. Like, I'd love to know what some of y'all's teams consist of right now. Is it just you? Is it a couple of people? Is it you and one other person? Just let us know. But we're going to get into the next team. All right, so your next team is going to be your visual team. Your visual team will consist of anybody dealing with your visuals and visual aesthetics, meaning like your graphic designer, your videographer, your photographer, and pretty much these 3 people, or 1 or 2 people in most cases nowadays, will be the people responsible for your visuals. So your graphic designer is going to get all your flyers, your banners, your social media visuals, your cover art for all of your music, your brain freeze, anything graphic related, your website. All of these things would be something that your graphic designer would do to correlate with your brand. The next person will be your videographer, of course. This will be the person that shoots your promo ads, your music videos, anything dealing with visuals will pretty much be, your video guy. And your photographer, which in a lot of cases are the same person, it'll be the people to facilitate your photos for your website, your cover art, banners, pretty much all the same things. So definitely a key part of today's, brand building and, in this age of social media is having a solid video team that understands and can create, visuals that are cohesive and visuals that, correlate with each other and kind of give off the message and the vibe to your audience that you want. So let's go ahead and get to the third team of this right now. All right, so the third and final team I want to talk about is the admin team. The admin team will consist of your manager, your publicist, your lawyer, and some form of maybe a booking agent or a tour manager. And with management, we know that as an artist, you are a walking, living, breathing business. So that's basically what the manager does, is they manage the business, day-to-day management, making sure your paperwork is right, making sure you're getting places on time, making sure you have the opportunities you need, booking your studio time, being a salesman for you, creating opportunities within their network, using their connections to leverage opportunities. And yeah, man, just pretty much managing and facilitating you as a business. And let's talk about publicists. Publicists typically are in control of your image when it deals with the general public. Your publicist would be someone who kind of manages your social media, controls your perception to people. And your publicist will work directly with your visual team, because your visual team would be the people who create your visuals, and they, work with your publicist, your publicist to, develop and control your social media, your relationship with blogs, how you're perceived on other media platforms, and things like that. So a good publicist can, cut years off the struggle and can really work wonders for your brand, because, there's how you want to be perceived, and then that's how you're actually being perceived to the public. So your publicist will be, the person that deals with that. Okay, so the next person on the admin team I want to talk about is your lawyer. Your lawyer is obviously the person that will handle your contracts, your paperwork, can be somewhat of a person that creates opportunities for you as well if they have a network and they know people. But if you have, a situation with a label, or, if you need contracts dealing with a producer, or just in general, maybe you have your publishing paperwork, your admin paperwork, pretty much your copyrights and all of that stuff. Your lawyer would be the person who pretty much handles that stuff for you and make sure everything is good to go. So the last thing you want to do as an artist, and one of the hats that you may have to wear in the beginning due to, the budget that you're working with, but the last thing you want to do is, sign paperwork that you don't understand in its entirety, and you don't really know about. So investing in a good lawyer any way you can is definitely a great way to secure your business, and is one of the most important people on these three teams. So the last person I want to talk about would be your booking agent. Your booking agent is someone who is connected with different venues in every city, in all the major cities, in the different circuits. Booking agents, some people have independent booking agents, some people have agencies that they go through, but you don't typically get booking agents until you have reached a certain status with a certain number of followers, certain number of fans, so that you can, kind of use that leverage to monetize and create shows once you're able to go to different places, and you see your numbers and your streams going up, and in this city I have this number of streams, in this city I have this number of fans, and I know for a fact that if I was to do a show at a venue here, this number of people will show up and this number of people will show up. That's where a booking agent will come in. And if we get a booking agent, sometimes just by knowing certain people, get booking agents through your manager. Sometimes your management can reach out. Different labels have their own agencies that they go through, and sometimes you can just contact a booking agent yourself, and if they see and they can verify that you can bring a crowd out, then you may be able to just do a simple deal yourself with booking agents. But yeah, so it's the last person on the admin team. So let's go ahead and get back to the control room and close this out, guys. All right, everybody. So those are the three teams each and every artist needs to succeed. I want to thank everybody for watching today. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. Let me know what y'all want to talk about next. Let me know how this journey is working out for you. Let me know how the process of building teams has been. Maybe you don't need everybody that I said below, and or or I said in this video, not below. But maybe you don't need everybody. Maybe you don't need each and every piece, but let me know what your process was like finding everybody. And hey, until next time, man, I'll let your boy, man, at the Ari Place.